The epic journey of Rishi Vishwamitra, from king to Brahmarishi. Rishi Vishwamitra's story is one of the most powerful and inspiring tales in Indian mythology, illustrating the triumph of determination, spiritual discipline, and self-transformation. His journey from a mighty warrior king to a Brahmarishi is marked by intense trials, unwavering penance, and ultimate enlightenment. King Kaushika, the warrior ruler. Before becoming a sage, Vishwamitra was known as Kaushika, a powerful and just king of the lunar dynasty. He ruled with strength, valor, and wisdom, leading his kingdom to great prosperity. However, his life took a fateful turn when he encountered Rishi Vasishtha, one of the 7 great sages, Rishis. The conflict with Rishi Vasishtha. One day, King Kaushika and his large army arrived at Rishi Vasishtha's hermitage while on a hunting expedition. The king was amazed by the serenity of the ashram and the radiance of the sage. Out of respect, he paid his obeisance to the sage and requested hospitality for himself and his army. Vasishtha, with his divine powers, summoned Kamadhenu, the celestial wish-fulfilling cow, to provide an extravagant feast for the entire army. The king was astounded at the limitless abundance and immediately desired Kamadhenu for himself, believing such power should belong to a king, not a sage. Kaushika requested Vasishtha to give him Kamadhenu, offering gold, jewels, and wealth in return. However, the sage refused, saying, "Kamadhenu serves only those who uphold dharma. Power without righteousness is a curse." The king, blinded by desire, tried to seize Kamadhenu by force. However, Kamadhenu, being a divine entity, summoned celestial warriors who effortlessly defeated Kaushika's entire army. Humiliated and powerless, the king realized that the spiritual power of a sage far exceeded the material power of a king. Determined to gain such power, Kaushika renounced his throne and embarked on a journey of severe penance to become a Brahmarishi. The journey to enlightenment. The first stage, becoming a Rajarshi. Kaushika retreated into the forests and performed rigorous austerities to gain divine wisdom. After years of penance, he attained the title of Rajarshi, a royal sage with spiritual knowledge but still tied to his royal lineage. However, his quest was far from over. He longed for the supreme title of Brahmarishi, a rank only granted to those who had conquered their ego, desires, and anger. The second stage, the tests of Vishwamitra. As Vishwamitra continued his penance, Indra, the king of gods, feared that his growing spiritual power might challenge the authority of the heavens. To test his resolve, Indra sent the celestial nymph Menka to seduce him. Menka's beauty and charm captivated Vishwamitra, and he spent many years in her company, forgetting his path of penance. However, when he realized how he had been deceived, he was filled with remorse. He left Menka and vowed to overcome all distractions. Determined to control his desires, he resumed his austerities with even greater intensity. The third stage, the trial of anger. As Vishwamitra's power grew, Indra sent another test, Rambha, another celestial apsara, to tempt him. However, this time, Vishwamitra saw through the deception. Instead of being seduced, he was consumed by anger and cursed Rambha to turn into stone. Though he resisted temptation, he failed the test of controlling his rage. Realizing that anger was also an obstacle to spiritual growth, Vishwamitra intensified his meditation, determined to conquer all weaknesses. The final trial, the ultimate test of ego. After thousands of years of penance, Vishwamitra's power became unmatched. He even created an entire new heaven, Trishanku Swarga, for King Trishanku, defying the gods themselves. However, despite his great spiritual achievements, he still lacked the humility and complete surrender necessary to attain the title of Brahmarishi. At last, after intense meditation and self-purification, Vishwamitra finally overcame his ego, desires, and anger. Seeing his transformation, Rishi Vasishtha himself declared him a Brahmarishi, marking his ultimate victory. At that moment, Vishwamitra was no longer just a sage. He was an enlightened being, equal to the greatest Rishis of all time. The creator of the Gayatri mantra. One of Vishwamitra's greatest contributions to humanity was the Gayatri mantra, the most powerful Vedic chant for spiritual awakening and divine wisdom. Om Bhur Bhuvah Swaha. Tat Savitur Varenyam. Bhargo Devasya Dhamahi. Diyo Yona Prachodet. This mantra, dedicated to the sun god Savitra, invokes divine light, wisdom, and spiritual guidance. It is considered the essence of the Vedas and is chanted by seekers across the world. Vishwamitra and Lord Rama. In his later years, Vishwamitra played a crucial role in shaping the destiny of Lord Rama. When demons began disrupting the sacred yajnas, rituals, of sages, Vishwamitra approached King Dashratha, requesting his sons Rama and Lakshmana to accompany him for protection. Under Vishwamitra's guidance, Rama learned the secrets of divine weapons, including Brahmastra, the ultimate celestial weapon; Pashuptastra, the weapon of Lord Shiva; Divyastras, various celestial arrows with mystical powers. It was during this journey that Rama first met Sita, leading to their destined marriage. Vishwamitra's role in guiding Rama ensured that he was well prepared for his divine mission as Maryada Purushottama, the ideal man and king. The legacy of Rishi Vishwamitra. Vishwamitra's story is a testament to human determination, spiritual perseverance, and self-transformation. His life teaches us that true power lies in wisdom, not in physical strength. Persistence and discipline can lead to the highest spiritual achievements. Overcoming ego, desires, and anger is essential for enlightenment. The path to self-realization requires patience, humility, and self-mastery. From a mighty king to an enlightened sage, Rishi Vishwamitra's journey continues to inspire seekers on the path of truth, knowledge, and divine consciousness. A determined mind, unwavering discipline, and the pursuit of truth can transform even a king into a sage. May the wisdom of Rishi Vishwamitra illuminate our path towards self-realization and spiritual awakening.